Hi kids, I'm making this video to help you guys learn the polyatomic ions. We can use this sentence here. Nick the chrome camel ate a clam for supper in Phoenix. And what we're going to do is we're going to use these words to represent a specific polyatomic ion. This one right here will represent nitrate, and what we're going to do is we're going to say that you count up the number of consonants, and that's going to represent the number of oxygen atoms in the ion. And then we're going to look at the number of vowels, and that's going to represent the negative charge of that anion. So let's try this. Nitrate, it's got N in it, and there's 3 consonants, so we're going to say there's 3 oxygen atoms. Now, since there's 1 vowel, we would say it has a -1 charge. So all of these words will represent the ate form. Okay? Remembering the ate has just 1 less oxygen, but maintains the same charge. So Nick represents nitrate, 3 consonants, 3 O's, 1 vowel, that's -1. Chrome, well, that's going to represent chromate. So it's going to be Cr, and then since there's 4 consonants, that means there's 4 O's in that ion. And since there's 2 vowels, that means it has a -2 charge. So chromate is CrO4 with a -2 charge. Camel we're going to use to represent the ion carbonate. Carbonate, C, you have 3 consonants, so that's 3 O's, and there's 2 vowels, so we know that it has a -2 charge. So carbonate is CO3 with a -2 charge. Clam is going to represent chlorate, so it's going to be Cl. Since there's 3 consonants, we'd say there's 3 oxygen atoms, and since there's 1 vowel, we say it's -1. Now, chlorate's a little unique because not only is there chlorite, which just has 1 less oxygen, and ClO2 with a -1 charge, but there's also perchlorate. Think of per as being like hyper, which means more than, and that would have 1 more oxygen, so it would be ClO4 with a -1 charge. And then below chlorite, which is again ClO2 with a -1 charge, you have hypo, which means below, which is ClO with a -1 charge. Now we're going to look here. We're going to use supper to represent the polyatomic ion sulfate. So, looking here, there's 4 consonants. That means there's 4 oxygen atoms. Since there's 2 vowels, we'd say it's -2. So sulfate is SO4 with a -2 charge. Phoenix we're going to use to represent phosphate. So it's phosphorus. Since there's 4 consonants, we have 4 oxygen atoms. And since there's 3 vowels, we can say that it has a -3 charge. So here, we have a way to just basically use this to know at least 6 of the polyatomic ions, as well as their ite forms, which just have 1 less oxygen, but maintain the same charge. Thank you and have a nice day.